Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Raghu. I'm going to be a host and presenter today. I'm very excited to show you some of the new features which we have added in the CryptoESIGN. So I'm going to showcase in a short presentation the changes, and if there's any Q&A, we'll be able to answer that. The CryptoESIGN webinar format has been changed, where every alternative week we do a full presentation of the CryptoESIGN, and the next week we do the new feature short webinar for 30 minutes. The full webinar is for 1 hour. So this is going to be a short webinar, and next week on the 29th, we'll be having a full webinar. With that introduction, I would like to start the webinar on showcasing some of the new features of CryptoESIGN. So I'm not going to run you through the whole process of how do we execute signature CryptoESIGN. I already have a document which has been set up by my colleague. I'm going to share my screen straight away and then start executing the action there. So I got a new email here from my colleague who has set it up our signature. It's got a OTP. Yes, I'm going to sign this document and showcase the new features. The document opens for me to enter the OTP. Once the document OTP is validated, I got a document here. Primarily, this webinar is going to showcase 3 different new features. One is a document which has been set up with a support document by the initiator, and the annotation features which we have now incorporated, as well as the features relating to rejection of a document. First, I would like to showcase the annotation features. There is an annotation toggle bar here, toolbar here, and once you click on the annotation toolbar, the various type of annotations which you can capitalize for showcasing the comments as well as others are shown here. It will be easy for you. I can explain one by one. If you look at the annotations here, this is got the selection of annotations. You can cancel the annotations here. This is an annotation where you can add an highlight to the document. I can take it. I can add an highlighter to the document here. I'm now highlighting the first 5 lines of this document. So I can highlight it. I can also put a comment here about the highlighter. Well written. I can add a comment. The second one is annotation where I can add a comment to a specific aspect. I can click on the annotation. I want to add a comment about this particular aspect. I can add a comment here. I can say this reference may not be required. I'm adding a comment. The third annotation is an annotation. I can insert text into the document. I can insert a text here. I can say revised agreement. I'm adding a text as revised agreement. The fourth one is stampings. We got many stampings here. If you want to approve this document, you can say approved. I can place it anywhere. I can move this and place it here. I got the fourth annotation for approving or not approving or making it as draft. I got a lot of annotations here. You can add, users can add many more. So there are a lot of stampings here. You can use the stampings. The fourth annotation is about a pen. You can circle things. I can do a circle here. The fifth one annotation is much a larger circle I can make, thicker circle I can make. So, and then there are also eraser you can use here for erasing the circles what I made. So it's a simple annotation with a lot of features we have built in clearly for you. So all the annotations are here available clearly. There are side, you get every annotation, you get comments, you'll be able to put your comments. Each of this annotation has got its own comments to add, or you can either ignore a comment or you can add a comment. If you would like to remove all the annotations which you made in one shot, you will be able to get all the annotations. I can do all the actions, undo the last action for me, or I can remove all the annotations what I've done in single shot. I'll be able to do that. I can also specifically want to remove this annotation. I can remove. So now document has become clean. So people can use the annotation features to showcase their own comments. That's the first feature we want to showcase to you. There is also another feature which I've added while setting up the document for signature. You'll also be able to add support documents which may be relevant as a reference document for someone to look at it. Let's say the sale agreement is an amended agreement, and if you want to showcase the original agreement, the user will be able to set up the support document. And if you click on the support document, it opens up the support document which the user has sent it to you in a separate tab. So that's another feature we have added here, which is a very useful feature sometimes when you want to attach support documents to showcase to people. So I think I can look at the support document and then decide to put my signature. My signature has been now set up here. I'll be able to sign. I got a new feature here where I can restore the previous signature, what I have done. So I can restore my previous signature, set up and sign, and then I'm done. Submit the document for once and for all. The process is done now. So simple. So the annotation features are very powerful to communicate the intent, and we have added a series of annotation features. That's first thing I wanted to showcase. I would also like to showcase the second feature of how to reject a document. I would have received another document from my colleague. I would also like to use this document for the purpose of rejection. I put my OTP, I validate the document. The document is open for me. So if I would like to, there is no supporting document for this. So the supporting toggle switch did not come up. I will be able to reject a document, but before I reject, I must put a comment. Without that, I can't reject. If I try to reject this, it will say I'll have to put a comment. So I'll have to indicate the reason as to why I'm rejecting this. So I would like to put a comment saying, I'll have to put a comment here saying what I want to reject for. This is not the agreement that we negotiated. You seem to have sent a wrong one. Now adding this comment, then I will be able to reject it. Now, when I reject, the whole sequence flow, I don't put my signature. That means I'm rejecting this document for my electronic signature. It has been set up for my electronic signature very clearly. So, but I'm not putting it now for my electronic signature here. It has been set up for my signature. I'm not putting my signature. I am rejecting the document from my signature with the comment saying that this is not a document which has been agreed upon for signing. So I reject. The whole process flow of rejection is taken care. I'll be able to reject this document, and then it indicates that the document has been rejected to the initiator, and an email goes indicating that the document has been rejected. So now you would have found two emails. This is the agreement which we signed up. One beauty of this annotation, which I would like to showcase, is that when I sign up, open the agreement, none of the annotations would be there on the signed agreement. The signed agreement is a clean, neat agreement. But when the user opens up, it will show the annotations for the user to see it. Because the agreements are legal agreements, we don't put the annotations on the agreements, but store it alongside the agreement. And whenever users bring it up, it shows along with the annotation. But as an agreement, it's neat and clean. That's the first one I wanted to showcase. And when you look at the rejection agreement, the rejection mail also goes up, clearly indicating that the agreement has been rejected. So these are the two different features which we wanted to showcase in a short webinar. Thanks for joining this short webinar. We look forward to seeing you all again. In case you desire to understand the full features of CryptoESIGN, we'll be showcasing next Wednesday at 3 p.m. between 3 and 4 p.m. for a 1-hour webinar where we will showcase all the features of the product. Come and join us and enjoy the webinar next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Thanks. Until then, stay safe. Bye. And thanks for your time in joining today's webinar.